Say what you want, I know it's there. Was before and nothing has changed.
So we're doing a little green screen experimentation.
We are a little bit, yeah.
Green sheet,
definitely.
actually. Probably could have. Well, we didn't spend all that much money.
That happened
on it
to me
anyway,
when I went on vacation the other week.
The green sheets?
Had the green sheets.
The green sheets. Oh, man.
Ooh.
I told you not to drink the water.
I did. But instead of drinking water, what should we have today?
I think we should have a beer of some kind. We don't do that very often, but I think we should try it this time.
All right,
Yes.
and that's what we've got for this Give It a Shot. I'm Andrew.
And I'm Keith, and we are AboutBeverages.com. And the beer that we are about, or the beverage that we are about today, is a beer. And it's the new spring seasonal from New Belgium. And it's called Dig.
It's called Dig.
Dig.
Reminds me of a video game. Dig Dug?
Dig Dug.
You ever play a little Dig Dug?
Probably back in the day somewhere, yes.
Way back in the day on the Atari
Yes.
2600, something old school like that.
With the Pitfall.
Oh, Pitfall. That's always fun.
Always good.
That
was
was when you
when you
plunge
died.
in the alligators, yeah. Or when you fall down the hole.
All right.
We're dating ourselves a little bit there.
That doesn't sound right.
That doesn't sound good.
Oh,
enough.
I know what you're saying.
Let's just get to the beer. So
Yes.
it is a pale ale.
Okay.
5.6% alcohol. I picked this up at Total Wine today for, actually I bought the single, so the 6-pack I think was right around $8.
What if this is their seasonal though? It makes me think of that they may have gotten rid of one of our favorite seasonals from the past that they've had. The
Mighty Arrow?
The Mighty Arrow.
Oh.
Which was sort of your introduction to hoppier beers.
That was kind of where all my pale ale kind of, and now IPA and even some really strong stuff. We've recently
like
actually
your stepping
available
stone.
now is the 120 Minute is out from Dogfish, and I love all these things now.
Yeah.
It was just finding pale ales that just weren't garbage.
Metallic-y.
Weren't metallic-y and stuff like that. So it's always the key is finding quality.
And we owe that to the Mighty Arrow. So,
We do.
but who knows? Maybe the Mighty Arrow's still around, but not, or maybe it's just a new name. Like they used to have the two below. This year was Snow Days or Snow Day. I think.
That's right. Okay.
So, but anyway, spring seasonal from New Belgium. That's always a nice sound.
I have to mention like one little side kind of strange note here. So we just did our gin podcast, which went up, getting great response with that, and we were kind enough. We actually got a email from the generator, the gin master.
I like that, the generator.
I did
saw
too.
that was on the email. Yeah.
at 209.
Arnie?
Yeah,
right?
Arnie. Yeah, and we thought that was very nice. So we want to thank him for watching and or listening on that one. Actually, we didn't have any video for that.
That's true. He said he spent a very enjoyable half hour. So, unfortunately, that podcast was about 40 minutes long, so he didn't like 10 minutes. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Yeah.
No, we really were very thankful, very appreciative that he listened, and even more so that he has sent us a couple of emails. So we're looking forward to trying some different things from him.
Yeah, he has other things available. But back to the beer at hand.
I like when we can do this now.
I know.
Look at it.
Look at it. I would say that's the ultimate in clarity.
That is clear and copper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clear and copper. That's perfect.
I liked Hops and Body, your tweet the other day.
Yeah.
That was fun.
I tweeted that, and all of a sudden I was just like, okay, there's something here. There's something here.
That was funny.
It's a rabbit.
That was funny. That's some nice light fruity notes I get.
Light fruity. I'm getting some savory in there though too. Are you not getting any of that? Like there's some sort of light,
maybe at the bottom. At the end of it.
which I was not expecting at all. I was kind of really more expecting the fruity, just thinking spring seasonal and pale ale, thinking lighter. So that's something I'm excited about. Like I'm very happy with that.
Yeah, no, it smells good.
You were just noticing something on the bottle. Do you want to throw that out there?
I did. Well, it mentions some of the hops that are in here, and it has the Nelson Sauvin hops, which are the Sauvignon Blanc grape type hop. They're from New Zealand, I believe, is where those originated.
Oh, nice. Shall we drink?
I'm very thirsty. Yeah. It's drier than I thought it was going to be. For some reason, that kind of jumps out at me. Because the hop notes are to me, they're very muted.
Yeah.
They're in there.
Yeah, it's the aroma. There's a lot of aroma,
Yeah.
and not as much in the taste. It's very kind of smooth to some extent. I mean, the flavors themselves are, I guess muted is really the best way to say it. The flavors themselves are kind of muted. There is a kind of a sharp bitterness right at the back that kind of cuts through what little body is there.
Right.
But overall, it's pretty pleasant.
Yeah, it is
kind of nice.
The body is thin. There's a sour there. There's a dryness, and just a flash of the hoppiness. No, I don't really get any of the savory hop.
I suppose if I really went deep, if I really dug down into the flavor,
which is what we should do.
Sorry, yeah.
Keep digging.
Keep digging. Yeah, if I dig a little bit more, I can find some more hops. I would say thinking pale ale, thinking that style, I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, I guess
I
always
like that.
I get in the rut, not the rut. I think IPA.
Yeah,
and that's good. That's good. I was expecting a little more because even their Mighty Arrow was a pale ale.
Yeah,
it had a little bit more to it, but.
There's a lingering aftertaste that I'm not sure about. I'm going to have to think about it a little bit more. There's something that kind of like when you're done, like it's kind of salty, because I've got my little saliva glands are kind of going here. It's a little bit salty. There's something right in the middle of my tongue that's kind of hanging out. There's a heavy sour that's kind of left. After that bitterness kind of goes away, it's kind of left. And I'm not sure if that's totally awesome. But it's
yeah, no,
but it's not bad.
It's weird because I guess ultimately I have to say this beer doesn't have the balance I'm looking for. It's like too dry and too sour with not enough flavor from the sour, and the body is thin. I guess it's almost like their fat tire in a way. A thinner version of the fat tire.
It is a thinner version of their fat tire. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good way to put it.
So, but, because that is the taste that I'm being left with. So that must be some malt.
Yeah, I mean, it's not
maltiness.
It's nice. They give a lot of information on New Belgium's website, which we'll have a link to in the link lounge at AboutBeverages.com. And it's nice. They do give a breakdown of the hops that are in there, the malts, and the different grains that are in there. And there's nothing really too complex. So it's not like they were going for something really crazy. They were just going for a nice kind of spring season. I think they've achieved that. I don't know if that's kind of what I'm looking for right now.
Right.
Would be what I would say. So if someone's looking for a lighter spring seasonal, I think this works.
Right.
It's maybe, like you said, a little drier and maybe a little bit more sour than you'd necessarily want it to be.
And like I said,
without that flavor
sour,
coming through.
without that's not attached to anything. That's just that heavy sort of pinch at the back of your tongue.
Yeah.
That won't let go.
It won't let go. But what we don't want you to let go of is going to the website at AboutBeverages.com and checking out our tasting notes for not only this beer, but all the other things that we have tried over the past, now into our 4th year.
4 years.
I can't believe that when you mentioned that the other day on a pod. I was like, wow, God, it has been 4 years.
3 full years and, into the 4th year.
Into the 4th.
Yep.
And also, while you're there, definitely become a fan of us on Facebook. Check out our Twitter feed, which we're always doing stuff back and forth. You were talking just the other day about the Big Bad Baptist.
Yeah.
That
was Super Bowl Sunday.
Okay, that's when that was. Yeah, and that really got me intrigued.
Did you try it?
No, I haven't gotten one yet, but I will actually pick one up. I didn't see. I was at Total Wine, like I said, just today, and they did not have it, so I'll have to head on over to McGee Road Liquors, which we also enjoy here in Tucson.
Oh yeah,
and but whether we like it or not,
you should give it a shot.